Paul here from Saucony. This is fall 2013 stuff. And a couple things he just talked about, you know, if you're hopping in and joining us. Saucony's doing some really cool stuff. They were very ballsy and came out and did 4mm and 8mm and everything except their one motion control shoe.
Which is updated now to 8.
To 8. So everything's 8. So they believe in this. And they're still making high mileage shoes. It's not, you know, necessarily minimal. It's just a lower riding platform that helps you have a little more efficient footfall, and hopefully, you know, helps you be a little more efficient and healthy during the season. But couple things. One, insoles for 2013 fall are going in half sizes.
Actually, it'll be a rolling change, so it'll be a molded footbed. Every individual half size is individually molded. We're going to have 2 separate footbeds, for the 4mm offset shoes, and then what we're now calling the traditional shoes, which is the 8mm offset shoes, so that they're more uniform. It's going to have a better out-of-box feel. They're going to be a little more durable. They're just going to have offer the customer just a really great feel. And with them being custom made for every individual half size, you're going to get a better fitting arch. It's going to feel better up in the toe box, so around the edges, every footbed's going to fit perfectly in the shoe for every individual model.
How did most companies do it before that? Was it full sizes or was it every 2 sizes?
It was a lot of times it would be a size and a half, and it was a die cut front. So you had a mold, and then you took the front and you cut it for every 3 sizes, and then so your arch was not exact for every individual size.
So it's going to be a little more tune fit, and essentially doing that in every shoe. So we'll get you the skinny on all this stuff. We're going to look through what's coming out in fall.
We're going to have color updates here. We're doing again that strong red with citron. We're going to do a nice blue with silver and gray. We're going to do that Oregon color, citron green, and then we're going to do just a darker gray midsole with a black silver upper on it. For that guy that wants a shoe like this, maybe to go work out in the gym. You know, he's not going to he's going to do a little bit of everything in it, and he just wants that darker look. But with that taper from the ball of the foot to the toe off, you're getting a lot of toe spring. So a lot of energy return. Shoe's going to feel really, really fast. Total movement with the foot.
Yeah.
It's basically you're strapping some cushioning on the foot. And because of the way the outer sole pods are designed and how it moves with the foot, that we're finding in all the wear testing, people aren't getting that shearing effect that you sometimes get in an EVA outer sole shoe.
Yeah.
So whether they're a true midfoot striker, whether they're a little bit further back, or they're a heel striker in the shoe, and they just like that zero offset, they're going to have a nice smooth transition heel to toe. They're not going to get that shearing effect, that shearing that burns through that outer sole. I saw a pair of wear-tested shoes at 350 miles on it, and there was definitely wear at the ball of the foot, but it was nice and even. The person that was running them, there was a little bit of wear here, but no shearing where you saw the lateral edge just gone off a shoe. And it was, you know, guy's a neutral runner, but it was a nice thing to see because the shoe is really moving with that runner. So I'm on the women's side. This has been #1 color on the women's, just fun pop, that VisiPro Coral Citron, a little bit of green light color, which we have hooked back to apparel. We're going to do that purple Citron. We're going to offer a Citron green with a white midsole, really bright, it was blinding. And then we're going to have a really neat, again, that blue that we saw in the Kinvara. So same midsole, outer sole, popped it with a little more black carbon rubber on it, so just give it a more aggressive look. And then a Gore-Tex, seamless Gore-Tex booty that runs all the way through the shoe. Seam sealed Gore-Tex booty. It's only 0.6 of an ounce heavier than the inline Kinvara, which is unbelievable for a Gore-Tex shoe.
So it went from 7.7 to 8.3 people on the guy's side.
And I don't know for sure, but it has to be the lightest, if not the lightest, one of the lightest Gore-Tex shoes on the market. So we're doing VisiPro orange and black for the guys, VisiPro pink for the ladies. great update here. I mean, the current ride's rocking. It's just a fun shoe to run in, and we just tweaked it, made it better. Didn't change anything on it other than made the ride smoother by changing the decoupling in the heel. We made the midfoot bridge a little bit tighter so that it's really concentrated underneath the midfoot. So torsionally, it's very, very strong. But what an amazing forefoot flex on the shoe. The flex grooves, we deepened the flex grooves on the lateral side. On the upper, and this is where I think you really see the biggest change, is we put more welded pieces on that lateral edge, a lot of striping coming down here to really give that foot lockdown. The current one is great and it fits well, but we're finding that some people just want to feel a little more shoe on their foot.
Yeah.
Then same thing on the medial side, we put a little more stitch down, overlays on it. We went to full length power grid. So a full-length power grid insert underneath the foot. It's tuned for the neutral runner so that the grid pattern in there is going to work and be designed for that neutral gait cycle. We're going to go out on a limb here with color in the gray.
I like it.
Gray and green. We generally do the with color and a really safe white.
With blue.
Getting a little crazy, yeah. White with blue.
You white footers, get excited.
Same thing on the women's side. The women's is just kick butt. I love that color. So we're going to do narrow, medium, and wide here. Medium and wide here. Then we're going to do some fun colors. We still have our safety dance. We got the safety dance shoe. Still safe. You know, no one's never going to not want that colorway.
That's for you, Dad.
Yeah. Not flashy. On the ladies' side, we're going to do another safe colorway. A little more pop for the ladies. And then we're going to get a little crazy with the Cheese Whiz. And we're going to give it a citron pink, a little bit of blue fade on it. Just such a sweet looking shoe. Got that blue pop in the outer sole. Men's, I like to call this, it's not an official name, but I'm calling it Barcelona Blue.
Barcelona Blue.
Barcelona Blue just looks very Euro, very fast and fun. And then on the women's side, we're going with a little bit different. A navy with that same light blue overlays on it and the tongue and a little bit of orange pop on it. I love it. It's just, you know, different. Most women's shoes are always that powder blue.
Yeah.
Again, something a little bit different for the ladies. Introduce a Gore-Tex version. So great colorways here. Just fun. And those winter days, those cold days, rainy days where it's gray outside, put something on that's fun. Full-length seam-sealed Gore-Tex booty inside the shoe. And exact same shoe.
Still under 11 ounces.
Still under 11 ounces for Gore.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And the guys, I'm sorry, ladies, it's still under 10 ounces.
Which, I mean,
it's awesome.
I mean, in a neutral shoe, those weights are acceptable anyway.
Right.
With the Gore, it's, you know, taking it to the
way
next
cool.
level. Just new Gore-Tex guide.
This just came out, guys.
Just came out January 1st, brand new introduction. And it's only $10 more than the regular guide.
Cool. And under 11 ounces again in the guys, under 10 ounces in the women's.
So Omni 12. Again, just like we did with the Ride and the Kinvara, the big thing here, we're tweaking the shoe. We're not making any drastic changes. We're making it run smoother. We're giving a little more lockdown in the upper. Smooth out the rear foot by changing the decoupling in the heel. All the research we're doing in the lab allows us to be able to do a better job at decoupling. Your medial post, still a nice full medial post. We did, some of the designers did an amazing job here on the midsole, sculpting it, giving it a really nice structured look, but not looking clunky. Lateral side, again, looks fast, it looks sleek. It doesn't look like a heavy stability, a high-end stability shoe. You know, almost on the verge, depending on the person. You can even put some people with mild motion control in this shoe because, again, that platform is nice and filled in on the medial side. Big update there, full-length power grid.
Nice.
Held price on it, which is always nice. Your narrow, medium, and wide in this colorway for the ladies. Medium and wide in the blue, yellow, gray for the guys.
Cool.
Then we're going to do two bright colors. Kind of bubblegum. Looks really young, looks fast on the lady side. And then we're going to do, in honor of the Badgers going to the Rose Bowl, the Badgers color.
Right on.
Black, white, red. Hey. only change from the Peregrine 2 to the Peregrine 3.0 is upper. We're keeping that midsole outersole. It's a neat outersole because the perimeter is a little more grippy rubber. The middle has a little more harder rub in it. Harder
just bite,
in it.
Which means it should just shed the mud.
Yeah, and yeah, really open release on that. So Carrera XC, high-end, fast, light, super light cross-country spike. Start with, we took a more rubbery outer sole material in the heel and the forefoot. We put a TPU piece down the midfoot. It mimics the plantar fascia in terms of cosmetically, but it gives a nice toe spring to the shoe. It also makes it torsionally strong. And we took a nice platform underneath the foot, so nicely filled in through the arch. It has a great cradling effect underfoot. Upper, we're working with a poly ripstop on the upper, so it's lightest material on the market. Then tons of clear flex film, so it doesn't look like there's anything there, but when you get close, you can see that little bit of glistening, that little bit of glare, and that's that flex film, which is going to give a lot of lockdown. We added Pro Lock, which we do in some of the trail product. We added that to a cross-country spike, and then when you look at the Pro Lock, I'm going to do it on the men's, since the shoe's a little bigger, an amazing design element here. So when they were building that Pro Lock, you know, generally Pro Lock runs through midfoot and it comes up to the lacing, so you get a nice lockdown. But here, they took this ultra suede material and brought it up to the eyelets. It comes through and it comes all the way back to the heel. So you get this pull down into the heel, locks you in there. It gives you a great secure feel.
And it's
rear
soft.
foot through midfoot, it's soft. It feels like butter.
Cool. 3.9 ounces,
3.9
guys.
ounces.
3.5 on the women's. Yeah.
2 colors, 1 men's, 1 women's. This is for that cross-country runner that wants the best cross-country shoe on the market.